Priyanka Chopra shares exactly what Nick Jonas DM'd her when he first made his move. Priyanka Chopra gave one of her biggest tell-all interviews of the year to Alexandra Cooper on Call Her Daddy, and Cooper did every fan of hers and her husband Nick Jonas a service by asking her for details about how Jonas first made his move. Chopra gave the full backstory, including the exact message he sent her in her DMs, and why she ultimately agreed to go on a date to him. She recalled that what initially attracted her to Jonas was the fact that he had the confidence to slide into my DMs and ask me out. I was like, what? I mean, people slide into my DMs, but no one has ever asked me. Literally, like his message was, I've been told we should meet. How cocky, so sexy. I love it. Chopra added of Jonas' message. I've been told we should meet. I'm like, Cooper asked what Chopra said back. I don't know, she replied. For some reason, I'm following him at this point. He insists I was following him on Twitter. I don't remember that. But his version of the story is that I was following him. Hence he slid into my DMs. But Kevin had watched Quantico, Nick's older brother, and had told Nick like, you guys should meet. And I was doing my TV show Quantico at that time, and I had a co-actor called Graham Rogers, and he had done a movie with Nick, and he was like, you guys should meet. Again, I was in a relationship at that point, and so was Nick, but my co-actors hated my boyfriend at the time because I would always be on the phone in tears, and they'd be waiting for me. They were like, you need to get out of this fucking relationship, because I was always crying. And so they were always trying to be like, okay, we found this new guy, she continued. So my co-actor Graham, he was like, you must meet Nick. He's so lovely. You guys would really get on. I didn't take this seriously because I was in the throes of my tumultuous relationship at that point, but Jonas slid into my DMs, and I was like, okay. Like any self-respecting girl, I Googled him, and I was like, let's find out one night, room service, me, and Google. And guess what came up? This video called Close. And I didn't know I knew of the Jonas brothers, but different generations, also. I also didn't really know. I grew up in India, I was doing like Indian pop culture that time. I didn't know about the music as much, so I wanted to Google it, and I was like, okay, he looks great in his photo, so I needed no. And this video for Close comes up, and I immediately send him my number. After seeing how he looked in the video, Chopra felt he deserved at least a date, she said laughing. That body deserves at least a date. That video, his voice, that song. Still, every time he sings that song on stage for me, I get weak in the knees. They were both amazing in that video.